workers.
This is an election year for Governor Hochul in the legislature. We already have a situation where the governor said, don't want to raise taxes on millionaires. This morning she said she doesn't support property tax hikes. I wonder if we have a situation where this is a clash between ideology and reality, and if faced with the fact that you won't get those taxes from Albany, would you really raise property taxes?
Okay, pause right there. This is the moment that defines the entire exchange. The reporter isn't just asking about taxes. They're forcing a political stress test. Election year, governor drawing a line, and now the mayor is being asked, when it gets uncomfortable, do you flinch? That triple really wasn't accidental. That's pressure. So here's the real question for you watching. Is this about fiscal responsibility or political survival?
Taxes here in New York City.
This is not a conversation on the basis of ideology. This is a conversation about a fiscal crisis. I have long believed in the importance of taxing the rich. I've said so publicly many a time. And I've long believed in the need for the state and the city's relationship to be a fair one. What we are speaking about in this moment, however, is not just that long-standing belief, the long-standing issues that have characterized that relationship, but a generational fiscal crisis.
$5.4 billion. That's not a budget hiccup. That's structural hemorrhaging. When a leader uses the phrase generational fiscal crisis, that's strategic language. It signals this isn't temporary, it's systemic. And legally speaking, municipalities must balance budgets. There's no magical deficit spending loophole here like at the federal level. So if the money has to come from somewhere, where does it land?
Of $5.4 billion. And when faced with this crisis, the question is who should pay these taxes? I believe that it should be the wealthiest New Yorkers, the most profitable corporations. I believe that they can afford to pay a little bit more.
And here's the ideological core. Tax the wealthy. It's a politically resonant phrase, but it's also complicated because cities like New York depend heavily on high earners for revenue stability. Push too hard and you risk capital flight. Don't push at all and working-class residents feel squeezed. So this isn't just moral framing, it's economic chess. Do you think the wealthiest residents would actually absorb the increase, or would they relocate?
More. We are in the most expensive city in the United States of America. I firmly believe in the need to make this an affordable city. I believe that we do so and reckon with structural crises by pursuing the first path, one of raising taxes on the richest New Yorkers, the most profitable corporations, and ending the dream.
When push comes to shove, raise the property tax.
That's the headline. I do not want to raise property taxes. Notice the phrasing, want versus will. That's careful language. In politics, don't want to leaves room. It signals reluctance, not refusal. And when property tax systems are described as broken, that often sets the stage for reform proposals that still generate revenue, just packaged differently. So the door isn't closed, it's strategically cracked.
I do not want to raise property taxes. I have said time and time again that it is a broken system, one that we are sincerely looking to reform, which is why we're going to be sending up a proposed piece of legislation in the next few weeks. What I am showcasing to New Yorkers is that there is one tax the city can raise. It is a broken property tax system. We do not want to do so, which is why we have said time and again that we want to work with Albany to ensure that we resolve this fiscal crisis by addressing the structure.
And this is the pivot, shifting from immediate tax pressure to structural reform. That's long-term framing. It buys time. It moves responsibility toward Albany. But here's the political reality. Voters don't experience structural roots. They experience bills. So as this unfolds, the real suspense isn't ideology, it's implementation. When negotiations stall and the fiscal clock keeps ticking,
Structural roots of it. Thank you much.